Yep. Rulers of the Realm, a RPG pinball game from Phantom Compass, published by Atlus.
As legend would have it, three great warriors were granted immortality and immense power with which to rule our land.
That makes
Yet,
sense.
as so often happens in our tales, an envious witch appeared. She cursed the three warriors and imprisoned them for eternity,
So they really are powerful?
slipping the land into endless conflict.
What?
Few believe this tale, but it is fitting of our realm. Conflict is endless.
As is
There hasn't been a
capitalized.
king or upstart that doesn't claim to be one of the three warriors incarnate.
Nah.
They always promise the same thing. A war on tyranny. War is tyranny. It took my family, my village, my childhood. It's as if the war were declared on me. As if I were the witch. So here I am, rolling from town to town, in search of a little coin, from the pockets of those who would profit in these times.
Rollers of the Realm. Yes, I had to say it like that. Alright, so Rollers of the Realm is an RPG pinball game.
The better pickings will be in town. We'll head for the gates.
That's all you have to say? So, like I said, it's pinball. So each scene is a pinball table.
Off you go, lass. Don't need your lot around town.
You'll need to distract the guards so I can slip past.
The characters you have a mana bar, which is, well, will fill up with blue, and is located in the bottom center to right.
Oh, that's a good boy, isn't it?
You also build experience and earn gold. You earn mana by kind of just hitting objects around the table. And the sort of tilt functionality, if you will, is basically you just move the left analog in order to kind of get the ball where you want it to go. It works. Works well enough. And often, as you see here, there's a goal. So you want to get 400 pieces of gold, and that kind of pushes things along. So you go from scene to scene. And if you look down, you see that it's green at the bottom, which is sort of like the sewer of the system. You know, the ball out area, whatever. I'm not a pinball guy, but anyway. And when it's green, the ball can fall out as many times as you want, and there's no penalty. When enemies come onto the screen, it changes a little bit.
Now, where did I put my horse? The blacksmith wants you out of his town. The blacksmith can go hang himself.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Beat some sense into him, boys.
That normally works.
Stand still, you very days.
So,
You, milady.
I think I can do without
you
you.
encounter different
It would be
characters
my honor to reunite you with your family.
who join your
Try
party.
not to throw up on me.
And to give you an indication of what they're good at, what their abilities are. His ability is a shield, which sort of, and won't let the ball fall out temporarily, which is a nice ability. The main character, the rogue, her ability is the dog, actually. She can have the dog come onto the board, the table, to the table and multi-ball. If the dog falls out, there's no game over screen.
Goods from all four corners come through here.
Seems a good place to lighten your purse. Or someone else's.
You just want to keep
Such a
stealing
uncommon
stuff.
trade, thievery.
Whatever it takes to get by. You can tell that to your bottle. You really wish to call
She
on
told
the town
you.
blacksmith. What? How would you know that? Word travels on the wind in this town. I will accompany anyone willing to stand up to the brute. I know much about the treatment of grievous wounds. Well, when you put it that way.
So you have somebody that's more adept at fighting, somebody who can heal, and the rogue is quick. And you see the skull at the bottom of the table. That means if you fall out, then you're dead. Luckily, the healer can revive party members if anyone's mana bar is full. And you switch characters by cradling the ball in the main flippers, which are indicated by the green health bars. And once cradled, you can switch characters at any time. If you go to the port, you can buy stuff. Yeah, you all know about buying things. You can acquire goods. You can also hear stories of potential party
I am
members.
heading to my hermitage there. I always appreciate a little company on the road.
You have to be level 3 in order to some
I'm
other
on leave from the
characters.
Citadel. The roads have been treacherous lately. If you intend to travel, maybe we can make some arrangement.
What would you pay us for safe escort?
Me pay you? I can look after myself, dearie. It's you who are in need of my services.
So that becomes an option once you meet some more party members. And there's little bonus sections like in the cemetery you just saw. You can earn some gold. Of course, there's some fighting as well.
Outlaws. Don't know anything about outlaws. Got no in-laws either. I'm a bit of a loner.
I've heard enough. You can just all you want in the witch's call.
Much
So I don't know if you notice
The Baron's men.
the paddles,
They're driving
the
everyone.
flippers.
I think they're
I'm out
looking
of it.
for us.
They actually take damage and start to chip away as you take damage. So you can have like a half or a third of a flipper if you don't play well, or it can be defeated like I was many times. I'm not very good at pinball, so I did die a lot at the restart sections, a lot, but it's fine.
The Baron's militia plans to put your camp to the sword.
I like what the game
We may
does.
be able to hold them off whilst you escape.
It works. I have to say overall it does work well. The biggest threat is obviously losing the ball, or what you'll find even with the bosses that, at least early on, the real threat is the people who have projectiles. It's the archers who can hit the flippers from afar and ship them away and make it more difficult to aim, to aim your shots and to make progress. So it always kind of behooves you to take out the people who can hit you from afar, because the other soldiers would just stand there and wait to be hit.
Why would the birds
It's just a matter of
Boredom?
killing them before you lose a
It
ball.
would be better to avoid the guards and scale the battlements, lower the drawbridge from the inside.
Sure, if you prefer the coward's way.
Now you can approach things differently. This will give you an idea of how that happens. So if you hit the guards too much, it triggers an event where they're all upset. If you manage to sneak in, you can lower the bridge and not have to worry about as many enemies on screen. Now if you happen to hit the guards more,
Yoink.
Watch it.
Good day.
Oh, careful there.
see, now the skull's out and then the archers come out and you have more to contend with.
They're not taking the bait. We're going to have to lower that drawbridge.
You should probably do that now. Oh. I like Rolls of the Realm. It's interesting. Check it out.